Hey guys, my name is Christine Dwyer and I help people use health and fitness as a vehicle to be able to create confidence in themselves, to create a lot of income, as well as to be able to build a lot more time in their life and be able to use that time for doing whatever they want. So I've been able to do that, of course, by building a business in network marketing. It's no secret, I'm in network marketing, and the thing is that a lot of people really need to take a second look at it because nowadays it's not like the olden days. It really just kind of second nature. But what I want to share with you in this video is something about the qualities of the person that I feel best matches me when I'm looking at the person who I want to work with to join me in my business. So now I'm going to share this with you because I think this is actually a great exercise for you to do to be able to understand how you can best find the right people to work with you, as well as who is your best match if you're looking to decide to do this too. All right, so the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I attended Darren Hardy's Entrepreneur Roller Coaster Experience live event here in Dallas, Texas. And when he came through, he gave us these little handy dandy workbooks. And in the workbooks, we would fill in the blanks and answer a lot of questions. One of the great questions that we were asked is about recruiting and the type of person, of course, that we are looking for to join us in our team. So before I go and list all those qualities, what I want to first make sure that you have a good handle on is, well, who am I? Well, of course, I've got a video out there that lives a little bit longer about a little bit more details and me and who I am. But when I look at who am I and why are these qualities who I am, this wasn't always me. So quick snapshot of me growing up is grew up ridiculously poor, the youngest of four girls to my dad. My mom was forced to leave by my dad. Very abusive home emotionally, and there was no support. We didn't have heat. We didn't have much food. We lived on government cheese and donated clothes to the church for our brand new school clothes for the year. And all I knew what to do was to work. It's all I knew what to do. I wasn't ever going to get praise from my father. I never would get happy birthday or even I love you. It's just, that's the situation of what it was. But the thing is that what I would get though is if I did a great job, I wouldn't get in trouble. First of all, if I worked really hard at home and did a great job, I wouldn't get in trouble. And that was a motivator for sure. But what I got on the outside world was praise and recognition because I did a great job. So that was really the only thing that I could control growing up was my work ethic, right? Think about it. I couldn't control that I was poor. I couldn't control that I wasn't super cute. I couldn't control that I didn't have the cutest clothes. I couldn't control that I didn't have a Cabbage Patch kid. I couldn't control any of those things. The only thing I could control was my work ethic. And so it started really early on, from delivering newspapers at the age of 9, pushing wheelbarrows up one hill and up next in the dead of winter in New York. The Sunday paper route, having a route of 75 people. The Sunday papers, having to insert them all. I don't know if you've ever delivered newspapers, but yeah, manually inserting the ads in the papers before you deliver them. But then moving into all sorts of my careers, I got that recognition by doing a great job with the quality of my work. And that has carried through into my adult life. From everything I've done, even being a cheerleader in high school and really trying to help people become the best that they could be, creating the dance routines, creating the cheers, winning the team championships, and myself winning MVP, as well as moving into my jobs as an x-ray tech, as well as training people in digital x-ray, as well as training people in the fitness industry and helping people start their own careers in the fitness industry, but then translating it into this network marketing business. All of those things have been a path for me that I've always been naturally a teacher. I've always been a person that likes to figure things out as fast as possible, do an amazing job with it, and then teach people how to do it too so that they could be successful. I've always had that path. I haven't always had a lot of these qualities though. A lot of these qualities that I've written down here that I want to share with you is something that I really had to work with. And to not again go into a deep story, but one part of my life was a really hard part of my life. And I used to equate it to being I'm a New Yorker, that we're just harder in New York. But no, that wasn't the case. It was because I wasn't right with me. I was on a path where I was traveling every week, internationally, nationally, in a medical sales and applications job. And it became a life of loneliness. I was really lonely. I didn't want to go out and hang out with people. I didn't have many friends. I really basically wanted to get into the state and get out of the state. And I was really not sociable. And it really became such a closed time in my life because I didn't care to socialize with people. I had no purpose other than the job I had to do and get in, get out. And I wasn't fulfilling a life of happiness for myself. These qualities had to be developed. A lot of them are natural. I think a lot of them are naturally deep inside you, and you have to want to be a better person, and you have to want to impact other people's lives to be able to bring these out. So all of these qualities I quickly brainstormed when Darren asked us to write these down, and this is why he asked us to write these down. He was teaching us on this part of the booklet how to be a better recruiter. So when I look at my team and my organization, I've been able to achieve the highest level of success with the company twice and earning multi-millions with this business. I mean, kind of insane in over 6 years being a multi-millionaire in health and fitness. Can't do that teaching group fitness, can't do that. But then also being able to mentor and personally train the most successful coaches in the business and having the largest team and organization, over 100,000 people in my downline. All this stuff doesn't happen just because I'm a hard worker. It doesn't. It won't happen because I'm a hard worker. I'm sorry. I know that now. And I'm thankful for the course and the path that I've had, that at one point that disruptor that changed my life from leading that cold, hard life was deciding to work with my mentor, which is Chalene Johnson. She's a fitness celebrity who's created workouts such as Turbo Kick, Turbo Fire, Turbo Jam, Chalene Extreme, PiYo. So I started working with her in 2000, and I actually met her on a message board on the computer. She was looking for presenters, and I applied. And my application video, you're going to shortly see online living somewhere because I'm putting it out there. But that girl, that is not who I am today. I watch this video and I feel empty in that video, soft-spoken, and not me at all. And I started working for her back in 2000. Thankfully so is where I really dove deep into personal development. First, because of a bad relationship gone bad that I needed to find some way to get out of it, and that was by Tony Robbins, was my first level of personal development, getting the audio cassettes from the library in Buffalo, New York. Then, really working with Chalene Johnson and seeing the impact and starting with my first book, my first physical book that I read was Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. And then Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. It started to kind of crumble into bigger things, crumble in a good way. But the thing is that these qualities of the person that I am today have been crafted and developed. And the only way that they could have been is because I wanted them to be. You have to be hungry to want to be a better person, and that you're never done. You never have it figured out. You're never perfect, and you should never have a big head. Big head people annoy me. Honestly, they do. It's like, seriously, get over yourself. You can always help someone else. You can always get better. And that's the way I look at it. So when I look at this question that says, how to recruit anyone you want, it's not really a question, and get them to do anything you want, I matched that question up against the people that I brought currently into my business to work with me. And many of those people who have worked with me have achieved insane success. I have a couple multimillionaires, I have many millionaires, and I have many six-figure earners, all in less than 6 years. Okay, that's great. But then I've also got a handful of people who have never achieved any sort of money really with this. Some of them never even jumped at all. They signed up and never did a thing. What's the difference? The difference is the quality. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to put it out there. I'm going to put this out there for you. Because I feel that if I put out there my qualities of what I'm about, I want to match with you and the qualities if that's what you're about. Because I feel that we would match. And when you bring people together who have the same vision and passion and a lot of the same qualities, can you imagine what happens. Level of success and achievement and feeling of purpose explodes. So you got to think of it that way. And I'm not saying that the people who haven't achieved anything, they don't match my qualities. But if you look at the laundry list of the qualities that I put out there, I would say that a lot of them they may not have. So will you have all these qualities in the person that I'm seeking? No, you may not. You may have a lot. I'm looking for people who have a lot of these. That's it, okay? So what I want to share with you, because he had us list out exactly, if I'm recruiting someone, I need to know who do I want to work with me. I do want to work with people who are like me. And I'm going to share with you my qualities of me, because these are me. I'm a hard worker. I want to make things happen. I want to impact people's lives. And I will do what it takes to make that happen for them. Because that to me gives me purpose. That's what God has made me for. That's what I believe. And I'm living it out. So I needed to write down, who do I want working with me? So as with me in my business, which I do with Beachbody Coaching, and that's helping people use health and fitness as a vehicle to create confidence, income, and time in their lives. Seriously, that's what you typically look for, right? Time is something that a lot of people complain about and they really want more control over. And this is one way to make that happen. So here are over 25 of the qualities of a person that I'm looking for. So if we are on a job interview, this is what I'm looking for. If I'm a headhunter, this is what I'm looking for. I am out on the football field recruiting you. If these have a lot of you in them, okay? So this is what I want for the person who wants to work with me, because when you're this person, your level of success is gonna freaking go through the roof. You ready? Okay. So I only want to work with positive people. I really need someone who's positive, not a pessimist who always looks for the negative, or, oh, what's in it for me? Or, oh, I didn't get my fair share. Or, oh, they have a slight edge because they got blah, blah. I told you my story. I didn't have any slight edges. Okay. Positive. You are a positive person. And of course, all these things may not exactly be you, but if you have a lot of these, I want to hear from you. You got to be motivated. You have to be motivated, and you need to be independent. I can't handhold. I can't make this happen for you. Yeah, I have the path of success, and I've achieved it multiple times, and I share that with people. I have the playbook of how to create multi-millions in this business. I have the playbook right here. Do you think everybody plays by that playbook? No, because it's their choice. I'm giving it to you. Here, do it. Some people choose not to. Sometimes they got a lot more issues in front of them, all right? So you need to be independent and want to do this yourself. You need to be willing. Here's a big one that's really important to me. You need to be humble. Oh, that's a big pet peeve of mine. I'm sorry. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you have ripped abs. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're beautiful. I don't care if you've achieved a title and now demand respect. I don't care. Because all of those things don't make you important. They don't. You need to be humble. Really, you need to be an honest person that's just humble and appreciative of everything that you are getting and achieving. I don't know. I can't explain that right now because I want to keep going. You need to be coachable, for reals. Like, don't argue. Don't argue so much against people who are trying to help you. You need to be coachable. And that was one I had to really learn to develop and craft for myself. I was very defensive in my 20s because it wasn't right with me, right? You need to be coachable. You need to be driven. You need to be driven, and you got to have that fire inside you. And you need to have a vision for yourself. How can you be working if you're not planning out a vision? You need to have that purpose and that vision. You really need to be genuine. You need to be a genuine person, for real. You cannot fake anything. Nowadays, it's all built online. This is connected world. It's all network. That's what it is. It's about relationships. It's about trust. And you need to be a genuine person and be honest with yourself. Put it out there. That's it, okay? The other thing is you need to be purposeful. Very purposeful and actionable. You need to work on action. You need to be a person who really likes to be helpful and drama free. No mo drama. Mary J. Blige said it best. It needs to be possible. It needs to be possible. You need to believe this has to be possible. It won't be if you don't believe it. You need to be confident. And confidence comes in different levels. So confidence may need to be developed. And I didn't always have this confidence. As I said, I didn't always have this confidence. Not until my late 20s, 30s is where I started to develop a level of confidence in myself. You need to be a teacher at heart. So a teacher that you want to help people and help them be able to create a level of success. You need to be grateful, and appreciative. You need to be supportive, very supportive. It's not a competition. You need to support, share, and help all the people around you on the team and the people around you as well. You need to be detailed. Pay attention. Because when you don't pay attention, you miss a lot of the most important details. You need to be creative. Make it fun. This is your business. Be creative. There's no rules of follow this and that's the only way. You could do however you want to. And that's actually the reason why I was so successful, is because I didn't follow the playbook that the company was handing out when I joined as a coach. I was like, oh, that doesn't make sense. I don't like doing it like that. I like to do this. Let's do this way. And that's how I was able to achieve such insane success, because I created a culture of people who wanted to do it this way. It was our way. It felt good. We went against the grain. We were that fish swimming up the water. Because back then they said, don't build on social media. No, you only can build belly to belly, face to face. That's it. Only talk to people. And I was like, no, I've been building relationships online for years. I'm going to keep doing that. And hello, the company changed their tune after we created a lot of success. This happened. All right, you need to be fun-loving. Come on, this is life. You need to create a lot of fun in your life, and it really can be all in your own hands. You need to be flexible. So things aren't always perfect. Things aren't always yes. Things aren't always amazing. Honestly, you need to be flexible, and it's just got to roll with it. You can't always have everything perfect, right? You need to be hungry for more, hungry to learn more, to be better, to help more. You need to have that deep desire and passion. You need to be a good listener, and you need to ask questions, as well as you need to be interested. I don't care how interesting you are. Honestly, yeah, we're all interesting in some level and degree, but the thing is when you're talking to someone, really be interested in them. Look at them in their eyes. One of the biggest pet peeves, again, I got a lot of pet peeves, but one of the biggest pet peeves is when you are talking to someone and they're looking at you, and while you're talking, their eyes escape. They're getting attention from someplace else. That doesn't happen to me. And I really, honestly, I pride myself in this. That's a very important part for me, that when I'm having a conversation with someone, the world doesn't exist. It doesn't. And I don't care if I'm in a rush. If someone needs to talk to me, or if they're seeing me for a moment and they really want to speak with me, or if I want to speak with them, I give them my undivided attention, because it's important. And that's important to me. You need to be friendly, and approachable. You need to be kind-hearted, and you need to be capable. That's it. These are my qualities. And I may not be perfect in all of these qualities. I have these qualities, and I'm always working to develop them even more. Some of them I'm stronger in more than another. But if this matches you, I want you to work with me. I want to help you achieve that level of success that you never thought was possible, or that wasn't in your cards. Because you know what? There's more out there for you that you don't even know that was there. I didn't know that this life was here. I didn't even know. I was fine with my life that I had. I thought that was, hey, I'm in a good life. I make $30,000. My husband makes $100,000. We have 2 kids, and we live in a 2,000 square foot house. Yay! We're good. We're happy. I didn't have any idea. So it's not the house, but yeah, now we live in an 8,000 square foot house in Texas, and we both work from home. My husband does what he wants to do. He works with me in the business, and he also coaches the football, which he wants to do. And we are pretty happy. And multi-millionaire, doing something that we love, helping people create millions. Eeks. That's kind of fun, right? Isn't it fun to think about that? That your job is to help people create a level of control in their life. That's kind of cool, right? I'm looking for you. So if you want to find out more about what coaching is, and you want me to help you and mentor you personally, reach out to me. Christine@christinedwyer.com. Now, I'm sorry, if you are already a coach and assign someone else, I can't be that person for you. I get this question a lot. And I'm sorry that, for instance, if you randomly signed up and you got assigned someone else that's not helping you. But personally, for me to be able to get deep and dive with you and get into your world and to be able to help you create and craft the best person that you can be, to help create and craft the best other people around you, the only way is for me to be personally connected with you, and that's for you to be my personally sponsored coach. All right, I'm looking forward to hearing from you, so make sure you email me, and I hope you have a lot of these qualities or want to create and develop them more. All right, thanks again. Bye.